Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga section. I'm here today to bring the review for My Hero Academia, episode 1 of season 5. Wasn't aware that the episode was dropping this week. Part of me thought it was dropping next week. I don't know why, regardless of when it was supposed to drop. It's dropped, it's here, yay, let's talk about the episode. So usually, I'm pretty sure for season 2, 3 and 4, the first episode has always been a recap. So that's what I was expecting going into this episode. But luckily, thank God, it was not a recap, but it was filler. The stuff that we see within this episode is not in the manga at all. And let's just see how I felt about that. Let's just talk about how I felt about that. So the episode is basically a hero lesson where they have a pretty wide scenario. There's rescue elements, put out fire, and a villain. It's basically broke up into those three parts. The class A are pretty well aware of each other's quirk. They know how to work well within the team, and for me, that's good and bad. Good in the sense where, well, that speaks for itself, but bad for the overall, I say, purpose of what the lesson could have achieved. So we have the surveillance gang, the gang, sorry, they do their thing, surveilling, Earphone Jack, Tentacle, and actually it's just them two doing the surveillance thing, but yeah, they're doing their thing. And then we have a civilian who's saving. He's in the water area, so they send him Floppy and grape juice. I don't know why they sent him grape juice as well, but he was there as well. They had the fire to put out, so they sent Shoto. The others were doing other things, and Bakugo being Bakugo, he's looking for villains, but he takes his two lackeys with him, Karishma and Denki. So for me, the good stuff, it was so for me it was up until a certain point it was just following a standard episode, which from a filler sense was good to watch, because usually more times out of 10 filler is pants poor for kind of words to use. So I was enjoying it. I wasn't minding what I was watching. But for me, when the problem started to occur is when the villains entered the fray, and we have the other two of the big three. So Miryu, he's the civilian that needs to be saving. I felt like it wasn't laugh out loud funny, but I found it funny about how he was like just over reacting and oh my gosh, I need to be saved. Oh my gosh, I need to like save me. I'm drowning, kind of thing. I found it was a little bit funny, but the MVP of funniness for this episode was, oh, what's his name? Sun Eater. That's his hero name, at least. Sun Eater. He just wanted to go home. He couldn't do this. He didn't want to be there right now, and he was just doing it because he was told to, and he's just basically riding out. He was the MVP for funny within this episode. So you ask me what problems I had. My problem for me was when we had the other two members of the big two taken on Class A, because automatically I remembered, wait, hold on. These are the big three, and now we don't know how close exactly the other two are to Miryu. Ooh, I should say was to Miryu, because, quirkless right now. But when they started fighting, I was like, wait, hold on. It shouldn't go down like this at all. And now I was okay with how they captured the girl. I was like, yeah, right, cool. Maybe they just caught her lacking. And I was like, cool. I was alright with it. I didn't necessarily agree with it, but I was alright with it. But what I was not alright with was how they treated the Sunny fight. And now, by the end of the episode, that was squashed. I was okay with it because of the reasons that was revealed. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But one thing I can't be okay with is Deku, and how Deku was acting in this situation. At one point, Deku goes in to punch Sunita, and we find out that he doesn't follow through with his hit. And I'm thinking to myself, why would you do that? Even if it's a training exercise and you don't want to hurt Sunita, I can understand that kind of thinking, But one, you're better with your quirk now. You shouldn't have to worry about relegating and hurting anybody. You know, you've got that down pat. And two, when it was me, Ryu, you was fighting. You didn't have no qualms going full out. So why are you having qualms right now? You know he's part of the big three. So that what's your qualms right there? I don't think that was really realistic at that for that present moment and for that point in the story. That there's no way Deku would have pulled this punch. No way. So when I saw that, I was like, what the heck is that? So yeah, I just wasn't buying that at all. And I wasn't buying the defeat, the fact that they defeated him as well. But once it was revealed via Bakugo, oh, he was going easy on us. I was like, alright, cool, yeah, fair enough. I can understand that now. Because realistically, maybe not as quick, maybe not as easy, but Sun Eater and the girl 1v class should be able to spank class A the same way Miyu did. That's the way I see it. They are the big three. They are upperclassmen. They should have done. That's what they should be doing. So another problem I have with this episode is that at the end of the day, for them, for class A, this lesson seems pointless. And what did they really achieve out of this lesson? And the problem with it, for the most part, because, you know, practice makes perfect and all that, but so they could have, like, you know, just remembered how to work together, how to work part of the team. The problem with that is that they have the members of the big three, sorry, go easy on them. If they didn't go easy on them, that class would have been, I guess, classified as a fail. Like, if we had the villains win, the class would be classified as a fail. They need to, sometimes you learn more from loss than you do from winning. And them passing this test pretty much with flying colours because only because those two go easy on them, they might as well have not done this class. Because I don't think that there's any takeaway from it. I don't think they learned anything from this class because of that. So that is my major problem with the episode at the end of the day, and just the little problems that I mentioned earlier. I reckon the episode would have been so much better. I reckon the episode would have been so much better if they failed the class. If they had the members of the big three go all out instead of just babying them, holding back, obviously because they was told to, I think it would have been a better class. So that's a fail for Eraserhead and All Might, because they're the teachers, they're present. They should have had go all out instead of that. But it was without a doubt funny, especially at the end moment where you see everyone like. It was a funny episode, good filler episode, nice start to season 5. Because we had the filler episode as well, it's making me wonder just how far we are going into season 5. Where's season 5 going to end off, basically? Because I know we're covering the joint class versus arc, but are we going in further than that? Because we might not. I'm going to give this episode a 3-star rating. It could have been a 4. They did what I said. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you have not already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.